Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when older women regret hitting the wall. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
No man is good enough for me.
What man would be good enough for you?
Loyal, somebody who has similar interests, and somebody who's ready for a relationship.
How old are you?
I am 38.
What? The men she wants are looking for women 15 years younger than her, and that's the truth.
Why'd your last relationship end?
Oh, I'm divorced.
Shout out, dude! Recently?
No, 4 years.
That's still kind of recently. Why'd you get divorced?
We had indifferences. Mikey, if you're watching, I still love you.
That's crazy. Wait, you still love him?
Yeah, I'll always love him.
Oh, not like a... Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like he's a really good guy, but he's boring as... Does that make sense?
I've left a lot of people because they were boring or dumb.
Are you boring? Don't be boring.
Don't be boring. Don't be dumb, don't be boring.
It's crazy how reality TV and social media are frying women's brains into thinking every day needs to be exciting.
Hi, I'm Victoria, I'm 29. I did docu because I don't like your style. And to be honest, I don't think you're my type.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, and now is she somebody that's your type?
Probably not. Yeah.
Why is that?
I have a good friend, she, you kind of remind me of his mother's. But I mean, you're good looking overall. Yeah.
There's no way this woman is 29 years old.
You look good though. You kind of got like an Angela Bassett vibe about you, Tina Turner style. But nah, you look good. But I'm gonna put you on with my uncle.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm gonna give you his contact information. Put you on.
I've heard about the friend zone, but the uncle zone is definitely a new one.
I'm starting to realize, generally speaking, that men my age are just not attracted to me, or I don't know what it is. I don't really have men my age coming after me. And so I'm wondering why. Not because I plan on changing anything. Like, I'm just genuinely curious. What I'm thinking is either, one, I just seem too exhausting, or maybe two, I seem too crazy, like too much of a handful. So what is it? Can someone tell me? You're really not gonna hurt my feelings. I just am curious.
I'm no expert, but the answer might be hovering right above your head.
I keep seeing TikToks where girls are like, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and like look lost and meet a guy and whatever. Like, some rando is gonna come up and help you. Like, what? Like, I go once a week and I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what it's called, and no one helps me. Like, I don't even want to meet anybody. I just want somebody to help me. I'm struggling. For real.
Hi besties, this is part 2 of trolling for men at Home Depot. It's currently 9:30 on a Sunday morning. A bit early for me, but hey, any man that's at Home Depot at 9:30 on a Sunday is dedicated to their craft, and they can bring that same dedication to our relationships.
I guess she had the same idea. Let's see if you can pick up a guy at Home Depot. Except she looks cute.
I just found the love of my life at Home Depot. He's fine, and I want to get his number. The only thing, he's with a kid, so I don't know how foul that is to ask him for his number with his son.
Come with me to find a plant in Home Depot part 2. We're actually at Lowe's now since Home Depot did me dirty. I'm just looking for a man who can give me the bare minimum. I mean, a house plant that I have to do the bare minimum to keep alive. Where's your indoor plant?
I hate to break it to you ladies, but men are at Home Depot to try and fix problems, not find new ones.
I'm single, I'm 41, I have no kids, and still it is very hard to find someone that wants the regular stability of someone who wants to cook, wants to clean, wants to do all of that.
Yeah. So that's what you want to do?
No, it's not that I don't want to do that, but it's expected.
Don't want to do that?
I wouldn't mind if there was kind of an equal, you know.
Were you married before or never?
Never married.
A lot of people are like, oh, like once you pass 30 or 40, like they feel like scared for getting in a relationship. Do you feel that way, or are you kind of content and happy with yourself?
I think at this age right now, I'm pretty content.
She's 41, single, and won't cook or clean. Any takers in the comments? More than a timeout, she just needs to stop getting pregnant. 8 kids with no father in the picture is insane.
This lady got stranded at the airport. She left her husband to move in with another man, and the man never picked her up.
Wow, this was crazy.
You done packed all your stuff to go to the airport, and that man didn't even pick you up. Now you right back home. Now you done came right back home.
That is not funny. Get that
funny. It ain't funny. You thought the man was gonna pick you up. Now you look at that. He done kicked you out. He didn't even come to the airport and get you.
Who was supposed to be picking you up? I don't even know what he's talking about. I was about to.
Why you got all this stuff? Like
I
this
was
is about
going
8
on a vacation.
This is like
that's all I was doing. You always trying to start
vacation.
Why you
moving
out?
That's everything. That's everything. Ain't no damn vacation. That's everything you own.
A little weekend vacation. That's all I was
doing.
Weekend.
Yes, a weekend.
Deep in the bag.
These are weekend bags.
All this for the weekend.
You know I'm so sick of your mother. That's I'm so sick of you. What?
Take it back to the airport.
Take it back to the airport.
Take all this back to the airport and see if he's gonna pick you up. They ain't finna let
you see, I have my granddaughter out here. You gonna try to put me out?
No, I get her. You just get your stuff. You know, we'll say bye.
Are
say
you
bye
serious?
To grandmama. Yeah, we're gonna say bye. Bye, grandmama. Yeah, you take that stuff back to the airport, and we'll see you later.
I know you lying.
No, I'm truthing. Bye bye.
I know you better not let that garage door down on me. I know you better not let me out this house.
This woman gambled her entire marriage on a Nigerian prince and lost, and now she can enjoy the consequences.
Who initiated the divorce?
I initiated the divorce.
What was the reason?
Okay, we were young and we didn't communicate well. And really for me, if I'm honest, it's that he was emotionally disconnected. I felt alone in the marriage. I tried really hard to find ways to get through to him and I couldn't. And so eventually I checked out and became very resentful and angry.
Shared custody?
Shared custody.
50-50?
Yeah, I'm really close to my dad, so I didn't want to deny him that.
Was he paying you child support?
Yes. Yes, and I did get child support all the way through until my kids went to college. But it really didn't amount to that much.
Just curious, how much was he paying you?
At the beginning, I think I probably got around $6,000 a month in like child support and alimony. But this is a man who made a lot of money. He was paying me, I just remembered. So I got about $2,500 a month for child support and about $5,000 a month for alimony. Maybe it sounds like no money to you, or maybe it sounds like a lot, but relative to what my ex-husband made, I really got very little money, and it was never enough to feel remotely comfortable. So I wish I had fought a little harder.
If you do the math, $7,500 a month is $90,000 a year. That wasn't enough? How ungrateful can you be?
Are there any men out there in this entire universe who prefer a woman in her 50s with a natural body?
I don't know, probably men in their 70s or 80s.
How old are you?
I'm gonna be 50.
Are you single right now?
Real single.
Have you ever been married before?
Yeah, I was married for a long time.
How long?
About 30 years.
So how's dating been the last year single?
I don't date. I don't have time for that.
So would you say that you're looking for something serious again at 50 right now?
Yeah, somebody that meets my expectations.
So what do you expect from your man right now?
To take care of me, to provide for me, even though I don't need a man to provide for me.
So you would go Dutch with a man?
To me, that word Dutch.
When you go out to, dinner, he pays for his stuff, you pay for yours?
Not really. If he's a man, he can pay for both. Okay. But I'm not expecting for him to pay for me because I can provide my own dinner, my own anything. I can provide anything that I want, so.
So you wouldn't want him to cover the date, or would you?
I don't want a man. I mean, I don't need a man. I can be with a man if I want to. I don't need a man, so.
So you're fine being single forever? That's the point that you've gotten to?
So far.
Do you think that was because you're...
I don't need a man. I want a man.
I'm afraid there's no helping a woman like this. Hope she enjoys her cats.
It ain't no mother way. I look like this. Like, just chilling in my car. Like, I just look like this. Off the wake up. Like, no makeup, just a little lash and lip gloss and a little filter. A little filter. And I'm single? It don't make sense. But it's okay. I'm crazy.
She knows exactly why she's single. She probably got more mileage than a beat-up Honda Civic. The funniest part is that she's probably only 25.
My question is, I'm a proud member of the First Wives Club. And my husband is on wife number 3 or 4. And I'm trying to figure out why after 20 years of being divorced, why is he on wife number and I'm single?
Because you're worried about what he doing. I was about to say that too.
Go ahead, Donnie. No, ma'am.
Why are you even aware of what number wife this man is on?
Because he still lives in the house that we lived in.
Do you live there too?
No, ma'am.
That is no longer your home. That's his home. With his second wife, his third wife, and his fourth wife. You are still single because you are following behind his business. You have not spiritually disconnected, emotionally disconnected, or mentally disconnected.
It's sad that she's this obsessed with her ex after 20 years. She needs some therapy.
But you always talk about everybody. Yeah, you not nobody at all. Hello? That's what I thought.
You know, it really looked like life has done a big number on you, man.
I look like what? You's a disrespectful man.
How?
All the time.
How?
Yes.
How? I didn't ask you a yes or no question. I said how.
You. Because you always be so disrespectful. Every time a woman come on here, you so disrespectful.
I said how.
You.
I think you got triggered when I talked about all the liquor and stuff that y'all be drinking. How y'all are broken.
It doesn't matter. People can drink what they want to drink because they grown. So what's the problem with that?
How many years has it been since you had a man?
How many years I had a man?
I would assume you still a V. You still got your V card.
Why are you worrying about?
I'm assuming no man has
never. Why about
never.
me having a man?
I'm assuming you never had a man enter that.
Let me tell you something, yo. I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. You gonna tell me that I never had a man? Yeah, when that time you had a girlfriend?
You got hair on your chin?
No, I don't. Out of here.
Is she drunk, or maybe she just has some mental issues? Either way, there's no talking to a woman like that.
I'm 50 years old when I got
What is it, a lightning bolt?
No, it's a heart.
Oh, no, it's...
I don't know what
Grim,
it is.
it's a rose.
It's a rose. And I didn't know rose meant I was a...
That's pretty much the future of all party girls.
Over 50% of women over 40 are on antidepressants. Let that sink in. Half of an entire generation of women medicated just to cope with life. And no, this is not just about a chemical imbalance.
So a lot of my single mom friends have been like, oh, I'm so depressed. And I'm like, well, have you gotten laid recently? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, well, bingo.
I'll be 41 next week, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna really tell you. So after the age of basically like 32, that is when you're just gonna date people that are coming off of divorce.
I am 50 years old, and I have never been married, and I don't have kids. And I know that some people think that is a red flag.
I'm 45 and child-free, and I regret not having children.
You ever have those days at work where you wish you would have married that attorney when you were 27 years old for his children?
Anybody else struggling with dating after their 40s?
I do get very triggered around going to my brother's at Christmas and all the kids being there, and I'm the only single person there, and I've started feeling, I mean, he doesn't know this, but I feel such, I can't help it, and it brings me shame.
I have no sympathy. They all had the chance to settle down and decided to skip right through it.
So I remember when my baby daddy was telling me that nobody was gonna want me because I have 7 kids and a grandson. Like, he really sat up there and told me, you gotta be with me because nobody's gonna want you. Just because I have 7 kids. But guess what, Papa? Not only did I find me a good new man, but he just got my nails done and my toes. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. He gave me all the money to get my toes and my nails done.
To the untrained eye, on first impact, you'd be like, oh, she done came up. No, she lying. She lying, I promise you. The whole story's cap. What she did was she found one of these old willing to pay for that box. And she used that money to get her feet and nails done. And now she's making this video from the side of her minivan with the baby seat in the back, trying to pretend like she came up. No, you didn't. We can see right through it. Sweetheart, you're a horrible actor. You should have really practiced that before you made that video. Because your last baby daddy was absolutely right. Don't nobody want to sign up for no woman with 7 kids plus a grandson. What do you mean a grandson? Where's that kid's parents?
She's a grandma, single mother of 7 with a whole lot of baby daddy drama. The audacity to try and flex anything is ridiculous.
Who brought up getting a divorce?
Me? Again, the parents dying screwed me over. I was like, I can't live my whole life being unhappy if I'm only gonna get to 52.
Sympathy meter going down.
I didn't want to live unhappy. And I knew that I would be okay. And the kids would be okay if I left.
Fast forward.
All right, so it didn't work out.
Okay.
But I think it can. I think if you...
I think it can if I go back and go get more money.
Okay, ignore that part.
It's not even that. But again, I think he should. And that 3-year thing is there for you to take advantage of. That's fine. That's fine. You have made life choices. You live on the beach. You chose there where insurance is higher. Property taxes always go up. You chose to own property. That happens. You chose to spend the money you do on a monthly basis. We know what comes in. What did you spend last month?
No, I have no idea. 5,000?
What's the struggle? Why would you not know?
6,000?
Why would you not know?
Well, now I need a food budget
Grocery
because
stores.
I'm going to end up with that amount of child support forever anyways.
Why,
so,
you're losing?
Nope. I dropped the modification.
What the? Why?
So we can...
Why? It's there for you to take advantage of. I'm not even saying don't do it. It's why. It's your complaint. I would have suggested do it.
We agreed to drop it because he gave me all his financial information and then asked for mine, and I don't want to give him my financial information.
What? Oh.
Because I'd rather go broke than have a man tell me how I can spend my money.
Who asked for it?
My husband, my ex-husband.
Did you have to provide it to request modification?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, feeling a quiver. Feeling a quiver.
Well, I don't want to give it to him. No, he's going to say exactly what you say. If he goes through my finances, he's going to say exactly what you say. He's going to say,
you blow all your money.
I'm not giving you more money to go blow it.
I agree, because you bring in $5,150 a month and $10,000 went out. Go yourself.
I'm pretty sure marrying this woman has to be the worst decision her ex-husband ever made.
No one tells you just how lonely your 40s can be. It's a lot of like quiet, unseen grieving while you're trying to hold it all together so that no one sees you crack.
She better get used to it, because there's going to be another 40 more years of loneliness to sit through.
We signed our final divorce papers last week. And I just got notified today that the lawyer sent the papers to the court today to be signed by the judge. Everybody keeps thinking that I'm handling this divorce so well, and I'm not. I'm not okay. Next week would have been our 9-year anniversary. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself. I didn't want this. I never wanted this. And it hurts and it sucks for those of you who are going through the same thing and have been watching me and telling me that you wish that you had my strength because you're not handling your divorce or your breakup well. Just know, I'm right there with you. I'm not okay either. But I promise you, someday, we're gonna be okay. Just not today.
Believe it or not, there was a time not so long ago when people's private lives used to remain private. Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem. And, you know, that sure sounds like a whole lot of accountability.
No woman is single in her 30s for any reason other than she values and loves herself.
Actually, it's really no deeper than the guy she wants just doesn't want her. End of story. Next question.
They're single by choice, just not their choice.
So the other night I was at my friend's house and there was a very, very handsome man there. And I sat down and started talking to him. And he said some things that were shocking. So I'm 35, he's 33, and we stumbled upon the topic of what are the ages of people that you would date. And I'm over here like, the youngest I would date currently is 30. And to me, that's pushing it. Like, that's still a little too young at my ripe years of 35 years old. And this man says to me that he would date a woman who is 20 years old. He's 33. So he said that he wants them younger so that he can mold her into the woman and girlfriend that he wants her to be. And my initial reaction is, ew, okay, that's very grooming of you. And then he continues to say that the less relationship experience that she has, the better, so that she's not bringing drama and expectations from previous relationships into this relationship. And he doesn't see that there's anything wrong with this. Dude, you're literally talking about grooming 20-year-olds as a 33-year-old man. This is disgusting behavior. This is disgusting.
Of course she'll try to shame it, but why is she shocked men don't find drama in a laundry list of exes attractive?
What happens, they'll go for the guy that's 6 feet tall, and then when they turn 35, they'll be like, yeah, 5'9's okay. And then at 40, they're like, 5'6", perfect. Yeah. If you would have started with 5'6" at 25, you'd be married with kids right now. Yeah. But because you needed 6 feet, you yourself up. Yeah. Now you're old, your best years are behind you, can't even have kids, half the time you're in your 40s now. And you're screwed.
Yeah, listen to him.
Lower your standards now. Go for men that are actually at your level. They don't need to be 6'2". They don't need $1 million. Yeah. Money's overrated anyway.
True. Social media sold them 6'4" millionaires, so now reality is not good enough for most of these women.
You occupied one space on a date with a younger person. You could have occupied that same space with a man that's on your level, but could you get them? And you said you can't find them. They do exist, but do they want to date you? You know why? You want to hear the answer? I just answered the question, but your ego won't allow you. They don't want you. Men in this position make themselves invisible to you, to women like yourself. That's why you can't find them. They're hiding in plain sight because they see what women like you come with. So you want a top earner to accept a divorcee with 3 kids. He gets no children from you, and all he gets is the part of your free time for 100% of his monogamy. Does that sound like a fair deal?
Yes, to someone. To that lucky one.
No. Buy a dog and die alone, because you keep talking about someone, and we already established we weren't going to do that. But see, that's your ego. We've already established you don't know men like this in the real world. You keep talking about that lucky one. Why do you have to believe that that person exists? And what I'm trying to get you to understand is this is why you can't find these men. Older women are too difficult. And this is what I mean by difficult.
There's no point in arguing with women like this. They're just running on pure delusion.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm going to take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent bull. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family. I was focused on trying to get after the bag and all this. Yo, what? I'm in a place now in my life where I'm reevaluating everything. My values, my perspectives,
what I really want in the future. And what I really want is a family. I feel like social media or just everything around us, society in general, wants to push that the woman is the future. No. The family is the future.
At least she's finally realizing it's over and teaching the younger women exactly what not to do. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.